Let's back up again.
Setting the parameters. That's really the
And then that should go ahead and fix this part, which unfortunately is going to be weird because I'm gonna have to delete those extra like mini VODs
Homework?
that showed up.
Then why don't you do it at home?
It's not cool.
You can do my homework too if you want, huh?
Your hands are upside down.
Huh?
Okay, it's my back.
You should play
Hello,
baseball
it's
too,
my back.
Why do you always keep
Hi,
me on
yes,
the
yes, yes, that's my back.
Why do you always hang around here by the river?
Because you know. Oh, now why was it?
You're in a good mood.
That chat has. And hey. Wow, I know.
I haven't been smoking.
Mimi, why do you always do this?
I swear my internet company is going to get an earful for that one.
If I don't do it, I'll lose.
It's like, girl, you're not gonna get the attention that you want. I just want you to keep trying.
Something amazing.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Okay, there we go.
The huge factory that can be seen from our town, the medical mechanica plant. All the adults got excited when it came here. Like it was really a big thing.
They kind of decided to just run for it. I don't think I see them on anymore.
The white steam that billows out every day at the same time. It looked to me like smoke that signified some kind of omen. Smoke that spreads out and covers everything.
I was gonna say that as long as the dose is the same, then the effects should be roughly similar, but I did realize later that the carrier could be, yeah, could be doing something wrong. Yep. Oh, why is this chat doing this thing now? Okay, group, docs, chat. Come on, chat.
Oh, look, a mark.
This
Well,
chat has died,
how about a band-aid?
and it will not reload.
What?
It's yours,
Lock.
isn't it? There's more than
Unlock.
half left, Chief.
Bring yourself back, chat. Nope. Who could be the culprit? Yeah, that is true. That is most likely the carrier, the culprit. Hello?
You know what?
Time to do
My
this.
brother. In the U.S.?
Why are you dead? And why can't I right click you to bring you back? Both chats are just dead. Oh, that one came back.
Already?
That's fine.
Native girl must stop. Taro-kun just hit his head, so you can't move him yet, understand?
But he isn't Taro-kun.
Looks like that chat is just going to be dead for some reason.
Be dead just as
I'm
Taro
not 100% sure why.
I killed him. I finally find Yasuki and I killed him.
I didn't
think they
lock
told me
mechanism.
kinda. Let's face it, I definitely totally killed him just like that. Bang! No, more like bonk, kablam, or gunk, gunk, splat. Yeah.
I mean, I should be able to just click it and then reload it. And it's not even letting me do that. That's unfortunate.
Come back to life.
So if you're wondering what happened, by the way, my internet just straight out disconnected. And what was weird too is that my box was fine. My PC just straight out went no and then disconnected. It just was like, yeah, by the way, we've had enough of what you're doing. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and tweak some things, but
Okay. Really? That was close then. Because if it was Taro, he would have just turned into another statistic.
fully
I'm like,
it should be good now. I don't think anything's gonna go ahead and croak itself again. My Wi-Fi card tends to do that, but mostly because of the GPU loss error. I think blows error. I don't have a Wi-Fi card though. That's the thing, is I don't have a Wi-Fi Wi-Fi card. Also, I just realized that my give me 1 second here.
Move him.
Not you. I go into VR. Go into my game capture.
CPR. What do you think I did? That's not what I meant.
Game capture.
Did you
Hello.
put a tongue inside?
You are useless.
I can see myself is like pulled down. There we go. I think that's just because it's not registering right.
She's at least 20
Am I
years
just
old.
out of the camera for some reason? No,
You need a
I
doctor?
am.
A stupid adult who doesn't know how to grow up.
That's fine. I can.
Does it hurt?
Oh, you know, you're fine. Thank you for filling the convo in.
Doesn't look like
Uh,
a normal bump. I can't go to the hospital like this.
I'm gonna see if Connor like actually just decided to get off.
Oh,
Which I got a feeling that they probably did when I crashed.
guess I just need to hold it. Huh? What do I do in school tomorrow?
Yeah, they did. They definitely ran when I got off. Um,
That really looks bizarre.
Isn't it awesome?
You're hiding something, huh? Come on.
Don't be such a brat.
Nota! Did you hear?
What?
The Vespa woman!
Vespa? A wasp woman?
She has guitar. And a cool Yusaku bike. Not exactly. Some girl in the other class had her super spicy curry bread stolen.
Super spicy?
And when she stings, she
so what
looks
I'm probably gonna do quickly, because I think this is the culprit of that one, of that crash. Right there is I'm gonna go ahead and take you and force you to 6. I hate to say it, but YouTube, you're getting forced down to the lower bit rate because in the end, you are kind of the one that needs the lower bit rate.
Happens here. Everything is ordinary. So it's not a punishment like when I
So I think that was the culprit of the crash. Just like I forced it to a variable bit rate, and then
after school I decided
the higher variable bit rate, and then all of a sudden, like not even 10 minutes later, it just went boop dead.
Yeah, this is just right. Has a good feel, too. So what happened yesterday after I left? Did something happen?
Still weird.
Hey, something
Hey, yeah, it definitely is weird.
I don't know what you're talking
Not really much I can do about it. Like,
kinda sick. Putrefied.
I do think the like plugin that I have has an update from what I saw. Like this one does. So I might go ahead and see if I can get that. Where's it here? Right here. The Allium plugin that I have has a new version. So I might go like grab one or two.
That's a lie. I never heard that before.
Yeah.
Alright, so what is the truth? Underneath the band-aid.
And then we're not gonna use it now, but I'll go ahead and update that later.
I'm gonna make you feel all better. It's my special treat. Huh? Where'd he go? Hey! Hey! Taroko!
I wanted the other one here so I could have because they were good at making random convo, and then they decided to get off. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and also this is just literally indefinitely here for no reason. Let's go ahead and eat that.
Destiny calls. Now getting it back.
I can stay. That's just the Twitter thing. I am gonna go ahead and quickly go ahead and use the BRB screen just so I can go ahead and yell at Connor in Discord to get back in here because I have that power.
insurance? That's the kind of thing you'd want from an insurance company. So is really simple car insurance. That's something Progressive can actually give us. For the other stuff, well, we're on our own. Progressive. Not what you'd expect from an insurance company.
Hey.
Hey, you're not Karen. Why don't you
There
sit
we go.
down and keep your germs to yourself?
Got something to say? Grab a Sharpie. 12 bold colors you can't ignore.
Bill, this is Karen.
Hi, have we met?
I don't think so.
Sharpie. Right out loud.
Before Mr. Taylor taught the world to play, before fiberglass, before parquet, before the word doctor was spelled with
How you doing?
Hello. You're a bit quiet, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, it's because I speak softly back then. But yeah, how are you doing?
Good. Oh, it's not that you're speaking softly. You sound like you're like on a different side of the room. Or am I wrong on that one? Like, you kind of sound like you're like a little farther away from your mic than you normally are.
Yeah. I guess so.
What were those things back there? The Blue have destroyed all who once knew, taken over the Earth.
This isn't a game we're playing. There's no room for amateurs here.
Yeah, it's like you get energetic right now. It's on the floor playing with her stuff. Like toys. Right. Nope. Come on, she's behind me. Yeah. Also, beats. I don't think you're doing it intentionally. You're like going in your menu when you're pulling yourself down, I noticed.
Photos? I don't need to see that. No, I'm busy. I don't care.
Oh.
Go out with your
Yes. Kitty kitties. I'm just kind of sitting here talking about random things.
I see.
Yeah, you definitely seem like you're on the wrong mic or something.
He was batting.
Like,
I was dazzled.
I should be able to hear you from sitting here, and I can't hear you currently. Either that or your mic is just really busted at the moment. I'm not trying to sound rude, but I can't hear you from where I'm standing.
Right. Can you hear me now?
Better if you talk. Now that you're talking a little louder, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that I had this cable that, well, I had this mic that has, my mic is, well, it's right where the cable is, and sometimes when I turn my head or something like that, it sometimes either pushes the mic from different locations, they're further away from me, or so close to my mouth.
Feeling okay, Grandpa?
Ah, okay.
Which is annoying.
I guess that makes sense. I'm using a like clip mic, so I don't have to worry about that type of thing. You can find like those type of mics you would see someone use when they're like going on like hiking or something like that. Like with a camera or something. You can find like one of those for like $50 to $100 at like a Best Buy or something like that. And they're pretty decent.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. Nauta's Gundam hammer. It's that Tomino-esque thing. Saying it's Gundam, but basically it's giant robot anime, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nao's just like me, so we must be doing it. I know he's doing it. Doing it. Fully coolly.
Yeah, the switched over for the same reason you're having problems now, because my old mic doesn't know wireless. I would hit it and I'm not, you wouldn't really hear. What are you doing, cat?
Yeah, man.
She was on the chair, laying down. She's doing it again. Hitting the chair. She's just smacking the chair. I don't know cats. I don't know why the cats do that, but sure. Sure. Okay.
Cat likes doing that. Don't know why though. Just the way they do it.
That kind of perverted,
Yes,
cool
yeah.
kind of dream, you must be hiding it underneath this band-aid, aren't you?
I'm not hiding anything! Band-aid.
Pizza? Don't mind the fact that it was on the floor.
Well, they say they're making some kind of medical
No.
machines or something.
Oh.
Yeah,
Were you the one that put it on the floor?
I don't know that yet. Yes, that's true. You got a point. The
Let me
channel's
check
like
something
perfect,
here.
and
If
the
I
kid I
pop
got
out this chat, is it gonna have anything different? No, it's not.
Ask before you come in.
I see the bottom
Oh, it
zero's
literally
on
just
top.
replaced the one I had. Okay.
Really? Who are you and what do you want?
I'm just a wandering housekeeper.
Tell me the truth.
I have to go fucking
I'm an
this
alien.
again
Right, and this afternoon you were a nurse.
What's underneath the band-aid?
thing.
You're really freaky.
Under the band-aid. What's it like? Tell me.
I don't know.
You're lying. You saw it.
Something strange is happening.
What are you hiding under the band-aid?
You did it, didn't you?
You should know about your own head.
Because you hit me there.
Let's see it.
You came
here with
my father. Why don't you go stay with him?
Hello, chest. Or body entirely, I guess?
What do you want?
Recenter position tracking.
Thank you.
Anyway, the top bunk is my brother, so no one else can sleep there. That's the way it is.
So how old is your brother? Where is he?
America.
Why?
Baseball.
Carry on.
Huh. He's really a good player, huh?
You're sleeping here? Is this where you're sleeping? Huh?
It's the only place. The top belongs to your brother, right?
Oh, she's messing with my head.
It is a U.S. Army delicacy.
We need to talk
About what?
about Haruko-san. You're against her staying here, aren't you?
Do whatever you want.
I named you Naoto for honesty. So it would appear you were run over too.
I don't know why that meme was too funny to me. Watching fucking the U.S. Army fucking people like literally pull out a fucking pack of Crayolas and fucking stick them in their mouth while going to fucking do a mission. It's like, what, 4 years old now at this point? Yeah, say that. We're basically animal. Animal fat and food coloring that could harm you, but other than the fact that the food coloring could probably be poisonous, yeah. Well, the fact that the food coloring could probably harm you a little bit. Maybe give you some diarrhea, yeah.
My brother, I mean, how much do you like him?
It's hard.
You saw the sign at her bakery. That bread's old.
Nokia, the most indestructible thing in the world. So why are you in a wedding? I just realized that.
Why not?
Who's getting married? Who's the lucky other person?
Wow. Well, you already know I'm taken.
Yeah.
Yes, I just did it just because I like the dress.
Fair, fair. And a whack. Ah! Careful with that thing. They're dangerous, remember? One of the earliest memes ever that lasted way too long. Nokia claiming that their phones are indestructible lasted like 10 years as a meme. Like 10 plus years as like a meme. Like a function of like everybody cared about a meme. Oh, they were quite solid, but they were not indestructible. And the reason why I know that is because of the fact that uncle of mine at the time, I would go to his garage, sit there for like 5 hours and watch him work and actually help him a little bit after school. So I was stuck there, literally, for 5 hours. He had a Nokia because of the claim, break of a phone, as it was, dropped it in a car, and the thing literally got squished in it as it was turning on. It was like, oh, there goes my phone. Well, they decided that they didn't want to do touchscreen because they wanted to be different. And then companies did a shame cycle, which is kind of like how one company does something different to be unique, and then everybody else combines together to shame that uniqueness. Which is... So they didn't really off themselves. They could have survived if the other companies didn't hard target them with the shame this thing because it's different tactic, essentially. It happens a lot. I mean, that's how Atari died out. And a lot of other companies ended up dying out. Oh yeah, no, straight up. Yeah, no. They used a patent from Nokia, because Nokia had a patent to do a possible touchscreen phone, but they decided not to use it as their experimental phone, which is where they got the Microsoft phone, which obviously flopped, because why would you want Windows on a phone? Which reminds me, like, I'll let you finish typing first. I don't agree with that one, but I do understand where you're coming from with it. I'm kind of glad that the phone flopped, because if we had a Windows phone, then Android would have never become as popular as it did, and we would have been stuck with the Windows iPhone, which would have been sucky, honestly. Because when Windows flopped, Android kind of just went wee. It was a thing, but it was still considered more of a niche thing. Like, it was like, iPhone was a big thing because of the fact that you had touchscreen stuff. You had Android, which is like, was the Linux of the touchscreen at the time. You had it, it was there, it was still experimental, and then people were using it, obviously, like Samsung, stuff like that. Still very experimental. And then you had Microsoft, who jumped in on the train, and if they had succeeded, everybody else would have backed out. They would have been, oh, sorry, no, and then Android would have just gone and fell down on its basically hand and knees. Oh, no, I'm actually kind of shocked about that. Although it kind of makes sense that you guys over there kind of prefer experimental stuff over, like, the mainstream. Or they over there. I don't know if you're from over there. Hey, where's the other chat? Why aren't you up? What's these two? I think it's just more like... See, yeah, that makes sense. It was the targeting, which I was about to say. It was like who was getting targeted by who. Over here, it was a targeting for families by Apple. It was not targeting people in suits and ties. Until later down the line, when they were like, oh, this new phone is targeted for wealthier people. So... Android ended up being a competitor more than a, like, cheap alternative for the people that didn't care about going to their office, like, high-end job. Or, I guess, soon-tie job, more or less. Yeah, I think it was the target audience. They probably, which I hate to say, companies do this a lot. Depending on the area, they change the demographic. Because each region has its own style and unique, like, way they look at things. So, for you guys, at least for over there, you guys prefer high-class stuff. So a lot of people probably, even if they couldn't afford it, went for the iPhone just because it was considered high-class at first. And then over here, we didn't care, we wanted affordable, so it was targeted as affordable even though it was the same price. So... And that led until later down the line when a lot of the must-have high-class things spilled over, did we start doing the exact same thing. I mean, it's based off a target demographic, so there must have been some reason for them to do it like that. I mean, it's like the same reason why they ship consoles in a certain way. A good example is the Switch, how they shipped the actual Switch as a family console, but the Switch Lite was shipped as like a elderly console. Because of the fact what they wanted to do was they wanted to get the Switch into elderly homes so that the elderly parents would go ahead and give it to the kids that were visiting, not actually have the elderly people play it themselves. It was targeted towards them, but what they wanted was the elderly people to give it to the kids that were coming to their houses. And then they would get more kids to play, which means those older people would buy games for them, essentially. Yeah. Like I said, target demographic. These separate companies literally have like 50 people sitting in like a room going, which people would be best to target for this specific niche thing to make it not so niche. Well, yeah, it doesn't always end up well, because if your people sitting in the room don't agree and end up getting the majority vote on the wrong thing, then oopsie daisy, you got the wrong thing. But with these type of big companies, it doesn't matter. Like, they can screw up on one thing, and then as long as they get another thing right, they get millions. Or billions. So back to what I was saying at the beginning, if the Microsoft phone had succeeded, it probably would have taken over Android, which means Android would have straight out flopped. Because it was still in its very, very early stages at that point. A lot of those companies probably would have seen this with a big company like Microsoft doing its own thing and been like, we'll go do something else instead. Oh yeah, and well, Seth, something being a thing, something can be a thing, but be an early thing. Companies will look at it and be like, we just released it, it's in early stages, it's settled down, we're good to go, and they'll stage it around what we're doing. So, released early stage, Microsoft decided to drop something and that succeeds, they pull back, and then all of a sudden Microsoft just shoots off into the roof. Android starts shooting backwards again, and then completely different timeline. People might have liked it, but then as soon as people realize that this phone's better, they switch to that one instead, they lose stock because it's not worth it anymore. Unless they got enough people already, like, individually, like, going to go for the next phone. Which at that point would have just done the exact same thing, which would have made Microsoft fail. So that's kind of one of those things where it's like a catch-22. Well, we're just kind of imagining the scenario where people actually go and replace their phone with Microsoft's phone. Which in that case, because people think it's better, in that case, would make Android flop. Would have made Android flop, obviously. It obviously didn't work. So when Microsoft came out, it was so niche that they didn't even sell enough stock to get an out of deficit. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was very dismal. If they actually made profit on it at that point, that means that someone else has to make deficit, because like there's only a certain amount of numbers that can go around. It's already established. I find it difficult to fail outright just because a competitor appears. you'd be shocked. Like, competitors appear all the time, take all your company, and then all of a sudden that thing is no longer able to be done anymore because all the people that are buying your things are now buying their things instead. So you're not getting any money from them anymore. So you can't. So you're now spending all this money on things and going slowly down in money. I'm not saying it's going to be immediately. I guess Google is actually a good example because think of it this way: Google and Yahoo are a good example of this. Yahoo used to be the mainstream engine, and then all of a sudden people started using Google and Google and Google and Google and Google, and then all of a sudden Yahoo is just not a thing anymore. It still exists technically, and I'm not saying that Android would be like 100% dead, like it would be like a niche thing. But do you see anybody talk about Yahoo anymore unless they're like 50, 60, maybe something like that?
Nope.
Exactly. So
not once.
As soon as a competitor comes in that successfully steals everybody from you, it's hard to recover from that unless you can get something out that's better. But once you're already in that deficit, it's hard to recover from the deficit. You just put yourself more in a deficit. And it's a repetitive one of those. Samsung and obviously those companies have a lot of capital, but they're smart enough to see when they can just pull out and go do their other 50 things that they have. Yeah, I know. But Android was also similar to Linux, where it was giving its things out to other companies, unlike Apple, who was using its own company. It has, as of recently, has its own phone, but it was like essentially licensing its IP out to companies. It's not its own actual thing. Android's the system within Samsung and all those things. It's a licensed out system that gets modified. Yeah. Well, Google is on top of Android. I do hope you know that, right? Google on laptop is on top of Android 2.9. It's a very free version of Android, but it's on top of that. Google on the phone, the Google phone version is on top of like 16 or 17. Well, yes, because they bought the ability to be there. It's still its own thing, but they bought the ability to go on every single phone. Well, like I said, easiest way to explain this. Google looked at the App Store that was originally on Android, like early Android, and was like, this is interesting, but hey, could you take our App Store, we'll give you a chunk of money so you live, and put it on every single version as like a package as the default. Everybody has to use it as part of the default Android, and then they can layer their stuff on top of it. So Samsung will have their layered stuff on top, which is why you get the Samsung apps and stuff like that. And it's their version of Android, but it's their Android. But they're paying Android to add it in, meaning it's still Android's Android. Meaning Samsung and all those other companies get the choice to say to Android, okay, this is not worth my time anymore, I'm pulling out. And Google has no say in that part of the contract. Does that make sense? Because they have a separate deal and then they have a separate deal. Yeah. they can probably complain. A lot of companies will do that. But within the end, unless they physically sue, they can't physically stop it. And obviously this is all hypothetical, but they wouldn't be able to stop it. And a company, actually, I'm pretty sure, has done this in the past. They were making phones for Android. They pulled out, and then Google just looked at it, was like, whatever, and then just kept moving on. I'm pretty sure there was another competitor for Samsung that was making phones, and they just were like, yeah, we're done with this, we're going somewhere else. LG, I'm pretty sure LG was making phones for the longest time. And they were just like, by the way, we're done making phones. We're gonna go ahead and do our other things. Yeah. They're having some issues right now. What the hell is Glitchy doing? But again, all of this is just hypothetical. In the end, we'll never know because Windows ended up flopping hard. They decided to go ahead and put a way too strong of an operating system on a phone that couldn't handle it, and ended up failing. So we'll never end up knowing. And I am glad for that, because I really did not want that phone to succeed. I know, like you said, you probably would have liked it, but... I'm pretty sure... either way, I thought I saw you say that, but maybe I misunderstood the typing. Oh, right, yeah. Well, that makes more sense. Yes, that does make more sense, actually. That is true. It would be way better. But I stand firm with that it should not be a thing. Either way. Who don't crayons? Crayon? Oh, because she finally got himself in. I'm pretty sure there is an open market that you can use. There's a third-party market you can download, and there's a version of Android that you can download without Google's App Store by default. That has its own default app store from the original Android. Obviously, it has the exact same apps. It's just not Googleified. I mean, that's just the manufacturing. At that point, that's Samsung, not Google or Apple. Well, it is Apple, but I think that's more Samsung and Apple than Google and Apple. What I mean by manufacturing is I mean the companies making them, not the App Store itself. The companies making them.
I need to restart my game via chat. I'm having issues with this shit. I'll be right back.
Okay. Suzak. is if it's at the OS level, that it's basically whoever controls the OS. So Apple on Apple's side, and then Samsung on Samsung's Android side. Because the base, and like I said, base Android is not doing that, so you can just download that and not have the app if you choose, because there is an option to do that, meaning it's added in after. Phones are made by multiple companies. Samsung is just the biggest. Yes, there's a lot of companies. Samsung's the biggest. A lot of companies have, smaller companies also do try making them. And there's actually some other ones that are creeping up and getting bigger. Some of them are making it from, like, gaming and stuff like that. Most of the ones, the smaller ones, aren't locking them. I'm just using Samsung because, like, obviously that's one of the good examples of an actual lock on a phone for a bigger company. But if it has a lock like that, it would be at the distributor, the company that's getting the OS and modifying it, not Google or anything like that, that's giving the app to Android and saying, hey, here's my app. Use this if I pay you, essentially. I know people don't like Google, obviously. But they do get fire a lot more than they technically deserve. Unfortunately, on that case. Last time I checked, it was Google had no say, but there could have been something that changed in that process since the last time I checked it. Google just had the deal where you had to put the Google applications in. That Google's requests to add their apps in does not indirectly affect an OS that does not affect the OS or lock it down. Like I said, they can make a deal with the companies that make the phones to be like, hey, can you lock our apps down so they can't delete them? Once the phone manufacturers get a hold of the OS. But it's just like the creator of Linux, the creator of Android stated straight out that they would never lock their system down. It was meant to be a open source thing that you can just mess with within the end. They only took the deal so they had the money so they could keep working on it. Which is why there's a version for that, and then a version without.
What did I miss?
Talking about Android. Android phone OS. It getting locked down. I'm still alive, but I am alive. I don't know why I'm having so much internet issues, though.
You know, everyone's been having fucking internet issues lately. But my headset, when I connected to Wi-Fi, used to run on 6 gigahertz, but now it runs on 5.
I decided to do the
my headset kept on disconnecting from my PC constantly.
It's trying to go ahead and kill my thing? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and...
I mean, it's killed your full body as well, unless if you're standing like this.
I am not standing like this.
Yeah, I sorted out my fucking internet problem for the time being, and so the settings that I have it on right now actually works for 5 gigahertz and 6.
I think it's this that's doing it. The enhanced bitrate thing. I think it's killing my frames, which is on the stream, which I hate to say it, is gonna have to means I'm gonna have to go ahead and kill it. Because I can't mess with the audio, the thing. It's just not automatically deciding on the max bandwidth like it's supposed to. It's literally forcing me at like 20,000 kilobyte bandwidth. What the fuck is it deciding to do that for? Okay, give me 2 seconds here. We're gonna go.
These are times when you realize that you should have stuck with the old like settings and just like not bother changing.
I'm gonna max
like this
it.
happens.
I'm gonna go ahead and max it. Give me 1 second on both sides here. Force it to stop fucking eating my damn fucking internet. There we go.
So have you been, Dak?
All good, I guess.
Anything interesting happen?
Well, I did clear out my garage a couple of days ago.
Again?
What do you mean? Not really. It's just...
Oh no, you always do garden stuff.
No, garage.
Yeah, the garage one's new.
Yeah, the garage. Yeah. Yeah, my mom wished to clean up the garage and all that, so everyone just sort of empty out the lot. Just had to move get some boxes out and trash and move some of the items and shelves and all that. As well as throwing away all the garbage that we don't and things that we don't need. Like, we got so many chairs that we aren't even using anymore. So we thought about throwing away, but we did manage to
I know. It's just
send
it
some
seems like
to
it was purposely
a friend,
like eating away at my
friend
fucking
and all that.
internet. I had to max it up.
So yeah.
I've purposely maxed it at 10K, which seems to be preventing it from eating my internet now. I can't go to 10.
That wind sounds fucking good right now. I need that shit myself. It's very warm in here.
Because of how small this is. I will need to go ahead and check to see if the 1440p is working on the actual channel. So give me a second. Check. Why are you not working?
And over there, they're crayons. Green one's missing. 100% they've eaten it.
What do you mean, my device? Your browser settings, software, or device do not support some stream qualities. What the fuck do you mean by that?
Sure, snack. I'm alright. I'm not hungry. I can see why I like them.
The fuck are you talking about, you damn thing? So, can someone else go to the stream and see if they can get the 2K to register correctly? Because my browser is being stupid.
Nice. Love the fucking taste of yellow.
Hey, Glitchy.
Hmm?
Can you do that for me?
Do what?
My browser's being stupid. I was trying to see if you would test something for me.
If it's about audio, I can hear everything.
Are you dying on me? The 2K stream reference that I should be running on my thing. Can you go check that? I have a good graphics card.
2K streamer thingy.
Yes, 2K. I have a
How
2K
does that
monitor.
work?
I have the newest version.
Okay. So, what am I supposed to go on to?
Just go into my stream and see if you can actually get it to work, because I can't get mine to work at the moment.
Sauce 1440p62k sauce. I can't enable it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You
Like
can't
it
enable
selects
it,
the
can you?
others. No. This device setting issue, your browser settings, software, or driver does not support some streamer qualities. Alright.
It says that I have it enabled, and then
2K.
it won't let people enable it. What the fuck are you doing, stream?
I'm pretty sure this is 2K.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure my monitor can handle 4K just fucking fine.
My
Fuck
monitor
you,
can
Twitch.
too. It's just being fucking.
Oh dear.
Like,
Alright, let's have a look at fucking displays. Display.
1080p. Oh, where is the 2K?
Advanced quality.
And then I fucking go to troubleshooting, and it's just like, by the way, I don't fucking know. With 32 or new, go to video settings, canvas, 1080, this right here. I go in my settings.
Desktop mode, over 2500 times over 1400. 120 hertz. I can increase that fucker all the way up to 168 hertz.
There's my canvas.
Not 164 hertz.
Exactly where it wants it.
Bit.
This is enabled. I don't have this enabled, which is what I'm worried about. The auto fucking bullshit.
It's fucking with us. It's fucking with us. It's fucking
Sorry,
with you
buddy,
specifically.
check for me.
It's still fucking with us. Do you need...
The GPU just pauses stream. My monitor can handle 4K. So it just pauses the stream? What? What? Okay, maybe I need to go ahead and put it on auto. Well, 1 second, guys.
Oh, you need enhanced broadcasting. Have you got that shit sorted?
I do.
Enhanced broadcasting.
Oop, I don't know why it just yeeted me.
Trying to stream in 2K without enhanced broadcasting will result in a worse stream experience for your viewers. You probably didn't do it right. You're probably missing a few things.
Why do you
go if it's not working?
Whatever. I'm not gonna question that. No, it's just like something.
Wait, what if I
in
close
these...
Twitch and then reopen it?
I can't just go into my. For some reason, my thing won't let me do it. I don't know why. Also, my views got bugged. Yeah, I know that this is a lower than the recommended fucking bitrate. Interesting. I really don't know. Like, I died again, came back, and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people fucking staring at me trying to figure out these damn settings.
Okay,
Also
it's not blocked by a paywall either, so...
No, it's not blocked. I just
no
don't think
fucking
that
clue. You
our
might
things
as
are
well
set
just
up
give
right,
up and
'cause
do
I
it again
can't
later.
see it, and I don't know why. Also, why is my chat gone? Come back to me, chat.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
check
my
on
head
the
is
friend.
spinning.
I'll see you.
Okay, you have fun, buddy.
Yeah.
Ruro, can you go ahead and check again? Because I know you can actually physically check. I'm gonna go ahead and add you back to my arm. Bye, Dark. I was trying to check the setting, like, in an easy way, but apparently it doesn't want me to do that. I really hate it when something's like, oh, you need to do this thing that doesn't work 90% of the time. Get this thingy to work. What is it? Like, I have this thing off, so this shouldn't be a problem. You? No. What is going on here? I have the thingy.
Right, a friend has invited me. You do your thing. I'm gonna keep watch on stream while I'm with them.
You can pick 2K, yay. Why the fuck can you pick 2K? I have a 2K monitor. What the fuck is going on here? This is a 2K monitor. Why can't I fucking pick 2K on my own fucking stream?
Is it because we're on VR? Is it because we're on VR? Is that the reason why?
Maybe? Maybe it's registering as SVR. I'm gonna go ahead and check my Brave browser and see if that's what's called, if it lets me do it on that. So I'm experimenting here, by the way. I just want to point this out. Oh, hi.
Yes, you can choose 2K resolution
I can choose it on
in
the other
Twitch.
browser. What the fuck are you doing, Chrome? Okay.
Wait, so Chrome just won't let you use it?
I don't know. It won't let me do it on my Chrome.
It won't do it on my Chrome either. Chrome, you cunt. You had one job. Anyway, I'm gonna join them.
How is it Chrome? The Chrome, the main browser of the thing, won't let you do it. That is funny as hell.
You know, it might not be updated to support it for Twitch yet. That's probably the reason it's not updated yet.
It's funny though.
There'll be complaints very soon.
I can do it now. Yay! 2K sources. Okay, so it works. It should be working. Also, ignore those tabs. Do I have 4K? No, I have 2K. 4K is just overkill, sorry. But that is a fact to me. You having fun? Whatever the hell you're doing? I will pull in. Hello? Full body?
Recenter position tracking.
Thank you. Just, oh, I was about to turn around and be like, hey, they're laying in the, oh, never mind, they're laying in a pool now. Anyways, I am currently using a lot of internet there. This one will eventually figure itself out. I gave it more internet, but it's not registering that I gave it more internet. But I will warn that if I just randomly go pop, that is why. Because I gave this thing 12K, and I'm currently using about 21 the 22 over here. So boop, boop. Safety bubble. More of a fair. Let me see if I can get the other one in here. Where the hell are they? You. Person. Where are they? You know. Get the bottom in here. I swear I just heard someone outside do the ah sound. The ah thing. The ah. I'm on the fucking 4th floor too, so they must have screamed that. Straight out, just went ah, like as loud as possible. Oh, speaking of phones, you know, I think that obviously I need to fix this probably in my settings, and I'll play this because obviously the timer's been reset again. But this is the last thing I'll probably check. But like the advanced like checker, not the stream delay, but the like automatic reconnect thing, maximum retry delay, could be way better. Cause like 2 seconds by default. This is not okay. It's not gonna work. Like you saw that right there, right? I disconnected for literally 5 seconds, and within that 5 seconds, it hit 2 seconds, and then went bang, 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 and then checked so many times that the checker must be on like milliseconds for those 25 checks. So, and then I'd reset my stream. One of the best cartoons that was out there. One of the saddest endings, probably. Don't you agree? Do you know this? You stole my arm. Fuck. Where'd my arm go? Hello? I was... Get me back here. Thank you. No, not that way. No, what? You stole the thing from my hand. My arm was like, no, follow the thingy. Nope, stop. We good? We good? No. Where am I facing? Oh, I'm facing my tracking thing. Okay. 1 sec. That's why it's doing that. Never seen that? Oh, you really should watch it. It's a good show. Like I said, the ending can be sad. I will too. You've come to the start of like the 3rd restart that I've done. Because of Twitch stupidity. So obviously you're probably not gonna know what I'm talking about, unless you know about Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Which I'm guessing you probably don't know too much, but maybe. as like it's more modern stuff. Yeah, Rescue Ace and for Fire got new cards and the new packs. Semester. I was about to say the new pack seems like a perfect thing for you, Flotsy. 7 months, I know. Yeah, that was 7 months. So, like, there's been a bunch of like new like game-defining quote-unquote things that have been coming out. Just basically broken thing after broken thing after broken thing. Of like combo deck, control deck to combo deck to control deck to slot deck to that ends on the exact same 5 monsters as this previous slop deck. And then fun to be part of. Oh no, it's not, but it's fun when you play the this deck is bad supposedly, but then I go ahead and kill every single other deck because nobody expects these cards to be played. Deck. I've been playing. I got 1600 gem special as well for fire. Nice. I've been playing a deck which is similar to. I'm guessing you know what Yubel is, right? Yeah, well, modern Yubel, like the modern Yubel, is just basically just play Yubel, different variations of Yubel. This deck is like that, except it's 0/0s that equip equipments to themselves, to play more of them to equip more equipments. And they can do the exact same thing, but they can crash, instead of unlike Yubel where you have to crash into the Yubels, and that forces your opponent to do that, they can crash into your opponent's creature while they're equipped and deal your opponent that damage as well. And just a generic equipment that works really well with them, because the boss monster, which is an XC, grabs just any generic equipment, can slap onto it, give it 2000 attack, can attack multiple times by discarding an XC material. So you can just bash into it. The equipment says both of you would take 2000 damage, but because of the effect of the creature, you don't take the damage for the battle phase. So they take 4000 damage. Plus the damage from the crash. And then you just do it again. And then they take another 4000 damage. You crash again, they take if they have any health left, they take another 4000. It's fun. And what's more fun is that most of the time, because of how they work, is that each one of them has like a special ability to prevent the other ones from getting harmed. So one of them just straight out says, well, it's equipped, you can't target any of them. So it's like, keep that on the field and then keep the guard out, and it just go bonk, bonk, bonk. But I've just been doing that to climb the ladder. So, I've actually gotten higher than I've ever gotten before. I'm almost out of, diamond at the moment. I'm almost into platinum. With the new, with them and another deck that I've been, brewing up. Grass was a big problem because of because of the fact that they decided that they weren't going to go ahead and do all the hits that everybody else had done. They left all the cards on the hit with the current ban list, and they still are screwing over the ban list on Master Duel. So, because for some reason they have their own custom ban list, and like I get the concept of like having a custom. People say that, but it's not true. They have their own like unique ban list. It looks like it's following OCG closer than it is TCG, because of the fact that they wait until after the OCG. Well, like I said, it looks like it because of the fact that it follows the it goes right after the OCG like competitions. But 90% of the time, they just ignore the OCG and then ban whatever they choose. And if it ends up matching up, then people will end up saying, oh, it's OCG. But I honestly recommend them switching to, if something's banned in one or the other, that card gets banned. If it's limited in one or the other, and it's a limited in both, take the one that's more limited and then make that card limited because of that version. Because it has both TCG and OCG cards, including exclusive ones. Take the more limited version of it and keep that version. So if TCG limits a card to 1, OCG has it to 2. Take the limit to 1 instead of just going, oh yeah, this random card's currently messing with our top deck. We're gonna go ahead and ban it for a couple of weeks. It uses the special best of one rulings. Again, very close, but it uses the special best of one rulings. It's close to OCG rulings, but
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look for my woman. You can go look for the other one. So you're not gonna help me, are you? That's it. You've really gone too far. Then don't come back. There won't be a place for you.
oh yeah, it does do what that, because obviously it's based off of the universal worldwide rulings for tournaments and stuff like that. So it's more OCG rulings than it is not. But banning things based off of both of them, because of the fact that both TCG exclusives and OCG exclusives are in there, makes more sense. Because some cards like TCG exclusives should be at 1 or 0 because they're TCG exclusives, and TCG has them at 1 or 0. But they're just sitting at 3 because they're sitting at 3. They're just there. Or they only target cards. Like, a good example is they targeted... one I love to talk about is polymerization. They targeted it way back when a new deck came out, and they knew for a fact Poly would be a really good target card to use to target that deck that they wanted people to pay money for. So they banned it outright. A few weeks later, not even like a month later, they unbanned it full 3 because they had a new deck that wanted it. U-Bell. Straight out wanted it. People had straight out removed all their copies, so they had to remake it, meaning they had to spend more money. And then not even like a couple weeks later, they banned it. They limited it again. Then they went down, then they banned it, and they just keep doing that. Where new deck comes out, that is interfering with deck, they limit it or ban it. Recently, deck came out called Branded. People can use polymerization as a mirror match, or even non-mirror match, just by throwing a single branded card in their extra deck, and wipe an entire branded's field. So what did they do? They unlimited it again. It's one of those things where, like, they're prioritizing their new popular deck, quote-unquote popular. Branded kind of is one of those things where it's, like, really annoying, but also fun. The card gives full mats if it gets limited. Yes, which I also did use, but I would say keeping it is probably better, especially for that card, because I guarantee you, with like even a month to 3 months from now, it's going to be unlimited again. It's one of those things where, like, if they're going to be that bipolar with it, it's worth just keeping it.
My mistake. Well, if you're looking for company, you're just my type. Thanks, but I already have plans. You know, Gren's really the one who might be able to help.
I'm currently, not to switch things, but like the other deck that I'm currently ranking up with is a deck called Fairy Tale, which is essentially just the princesses of fairy tales, like, except furry edition for some reason. Fair.
That was a pretty close one. If someone
But yeah, I'm playing Fairytale. It's a funny deck, but unfortunately it has like 5 counters currently just running up the line. One of them is a deck that I hate massively because it reminds me of like every single version of like the current like ladder of decks. It's a sucky deck. It's like tier 3 at best, which is saying something, but when it goes off, it goes off. Which I will give it credit. It can do the exact same thing as that it's designed for. It's a slop deck. It's called Elf Note. It's Elf Note Slop. It's just designed to dump a bunch of creatures, go into synchros, dump a bunch more creatures, go into synchros, use your link creatures to keep going into synchros, and it ends on the same 5 creatures that every synchro deck has ended on in like the past 10 years. Except for Baron, because Baron's banned in both the OCG and TCG, which I don't know why it's not banned in Master Duel. It's at 1. They finally put it to 1. No, they put it back. They put it to 2, regretted it, and put it back to 1. Because as soon as I put it to 2, people were immediately just going, play Maxi, get ashed, immediately have another Maxi in hand, and then the person would just scoop. And then if you just have the weird, like, puffball things in hand as well, as soon as you succeed, you can just play those as well, and then get extra draws. It was just like, oh, yay. It shouldn't, and the fact that there's cards that can search it as well, which people never use because of the fact that it was just that powerful and you always seem to get it in hand anyways. Which I don't think people realize. There was specifically a set of cards, 3 of them that you could use, that would search Maxi. There was one that would search a card, that would then search the card that searched Maxi. So you could just literally go ahead and stack your deck to get the Maxi. And then by the time you stacked your deck to get the Max C, your deck would already be thin enough where if you drew with the Max C, you would get what you needed. So it was like, and if you missed the order a little bit, you still got the Max C in the end. Like if you got one of the ones in the middle, it's like, oh, I just use this one to get the next one in line. I want someone to do that, and it didn't even let them finish. Ooh. Well, anything that can draw you 50 million cards is overpowered. I mean, like, Pot of Greed is banned because it lets you draw 2 off of 1. And for some reason, Max C, that lets you draw at least, like, 10 off of 1 is okay. It's like, oh, that's fine. And, like, obviously people use Pot of Greed as an example because it's, like, the stupidest card to be banned at this point. Because there's so many things that do the exact same thing, but better. But there's reasons for it being banned. And it's like, if there's reasons for that being banned, there should be... Yeah, exactly. Episode Goblins are limited. Or at least in every other format. I'm pretty sure it's like semi-limited in Master at the moment. Again, Master just don't know what it's doing. The Master Duel devs do not know what they're doing. I'm just saying, they do not know what they're doing. Yeah, I know that they're trying to make a, like, best of one format that works best for people. But if you're trying to do that, just look at both formats. Just see, oh, this card's banned here because of this. Ban it. This card's banned here because of this. Ban it. It's limited here, semi-limited here, we'll limit it. take the worst of everything, put it into the thing, and then by the time you're done, you'll have a reasonable format because you're taking the worst of everything out of the equation because everybody else has already figured it out. Well, they would have to do it slowly, obviously. If they just went like, hey, we're switching how the ban list works, people would flip, mostly meta deck players. Fun player haters. No, currently, TCG and OCG is fun. Both of them are very, very fun. So if you took the best of both, so... I mean, I don't know how... You said you've been away for like 7 months-ish? Holy fucking hell, someone's watching fucking TikTok on fucking blasted fucking speakers. What the fuck that was? They're really watching fucking TikTok on fucking blasted speakers. The Geek Club in my country has become largely disinterested in current TCG format. Well, I mean, that's what what Genesis is for. But I mean, like, for current, like, the current actual like Gen 5 format, which is where we're at the moment, it's in a decent spot for that. If you tone it down back to like Genesis, then obviously, and compare it to that, then obviously it's still shitty, which I agree with. For those two anyways, Smash Duel kind of looks like shit because there's so many banned cards that are legal. I mean, I've sat through like, I think literally this morning when I was just having fun waiting to get ready for stream, I sat through 5 combos with cards that if actually banned, and like 4 of them were banned specifically in the OCG. Like 4 of the cards that were being used were banned specifically in the OCG. So even if the 5th one that is specifically TCG wasn't banned, it would prevent the combo entirely. The latter would be so much more fun. Of course, it would still have to remove all the bots, which is never going to happen, I hate to say, because... which, by the way, I'm just going to say this now, bots do exist. I've literally watched people joking, which is funny, obviously, the bots are funny. Depending on your rank, the bot can be smarter or stupider, and sometimes even be stupider and higher ranks, because they have, like, one thing that they're good at. But they're very obvious, like... There's burn bots, there's FTK bots, which is a lot of the ones that I dealt with. There is counter bots, which basically they have a deck that always specifically counters whatever you're playing. Like, as soon as they get into the match, their deck switches to whatever you're playing, against whatever you're playing. So, if your current meta is specifically like a spellcaster style deck, they'll play the anti-spellcaster style deck. Vague description, but basically that. There's more complexity, but... And then obviously there's the last thing where there's like the straight out hackers, and then those ones are the ones... Yes, they can. If you ever played a game against someone that seems to be taking a really long time to load, but then when you get in, they have perfect internet? No, like, disconnect every 5 seconds, but the load time takes very, very long. Or you've been disconnected mid-game. Oh yeah, no. Or like another good example is you've been disconnected mid-game against a player before you can even see their name, and then the next game you go into the game against a person that clearly is a bot or an alt account, and then you have the worst hand possible. Like, you guaranteed the worst hand possible every single time. Disconnect, worst hand. Disconnect, worst hand every time. I've tested it like 15 million times. I've watched people literally speaking about how you get this disconnect where it gives you the error like message specifically. You just want to close the game, wait a few minutes, go back into the game because the bot will give up and go somewhere else. Like, they're wasting your time at that point. And these are not like small creators either. I'm talking about large massive dual players that have specifically stated that like these bots do exist. Bots back then probably weren't as extreme because it was like semi-new. I mean, like, as the game sits and they never update the backend to fix the things, people realize that they can do more extreme things, and they push it to see how far they can go. And then it just keeps getting pushed and pushed, and then the people keep getting worse. And unless they actually fix the things that people keep doing, it's never going to get better. And my concern, obviously, like, some of the bots are harmless, and obviously that's kind of like the joke, is like a lot of them are just kind of shitty. Like, they're free farms. I talked to an IRL person that I know, IRL friend, about how some of them are literally designed to rank an actual person up. Like, they're designed to go into the ladder repetitively until they rank into someone that they know, so that they can rank that person specifically up, obviously. So they don't care about losing to actual other people, because you're designed to hit someone specific. So, those are more harmless because they're shitty. The ones that are annoying are the ones that are like more targeted, the ones that are trying to be destructive, trying to make you lose the game, trying to prevent other people from ranking up. That's what's becoming more hostile. That's when it crosses the line. It's when, instead of just trying to use a bot to rank yourself up, even though that's kind of pathetic in its own right, you're trying to prevent other people from ranking up. Oh, yeah. It's one of those, so one of the funniest things ever, which is like, there was an event to get a very special pet that was originally given out as a, like, rank up reward. So you had to get the pass, then rank up to, like, level 70 or whatever. It was the Ghost Bell Girl that you could get from the rank up world originally. It was given out for the Dice Rally. They specifically stated that they were using it, and it was going to be hard to get because it was very far in. The Dice Rally was literally double the size of a regular one on purpose, because they were reusing an asset, so they wanted to be fair to the people that already got it. There were certain people that day one, not even 30 minutes in, already had the girl. It's like, you're being a little, there's like, so, and I'm gonna say this right now, like, obviously you can get it from the rank up thing, but this guy that I was watching play, he got the person, they didn't have the pet, same thing, went into the game again, same exact person, pet right there, and it's like, it hasn't even been 2 seconds. He literally just went, lost the game, and then bam, into the next thing, meaning the person had no time to change decks. They didn't even had time to change decks. It was just like, bam, bam, new game. it was one of the funniest things ever. Like, and he pointed it out too, and he was like, "Ah, that person just magically has the pet now." I was like, and then just kind of brushed it off, and then kept going.
But there are women who aren't feminine.
And men who aren't masculine.
What about those who aren't usually feminine but show that side of themselves in some chance circumstance? I like that.
Really?
I'm not talking about you.
You know, I've actually successfully pushed past where I was stuck previously. I kept getting stuck in Diamond area around Diamond 3, because that's obviously around where a lot of the bots get stuck. So, but then I finally got to Diamond 2. I got knocked back down, but then I'm on Diamond 2, about to go to Diamond 1 finally, which is nice. Oof. I'm not really exactly trying either. It's I play for fun, which is why I'm using the Mikio deck, which is the one I mentioned before with the like equips, and that kind of like U-Bell where you can deal damage when it attacks or gets attacked into. But it just ends up witchcraft. Nice. I had a witchcrafter deck. I actually had a Alabaz witchcrafter deck. I was playing it before the meme recessed with the normal summon Alabaz thing because of the new set that came out for it to like fix that problem. But honestly, like nice. Yeah, I kind of realized that Witchcrafters had a little bit of a limitation, unfortunately. So I added the Alabaz cards because they seemed interesting. Because I wanted a spellcaster and I wanted to stick with the spell theme. And then I just kind of kept sticking with that after that. It was like, spellcaster spells. And that's kind of been what I've been doing. And then I went to Magus after that. And then to Draco. And then to a other dragon deck for a little bit. I did Mini Echo, obviously, the one that I mentioned before, for the fun of it. I've done U-Bell for the fun of it. Pretty coming. Yeah, I mixed in Invokers first, and I mixed in the other guy that I mentioned. It's easier. There's no kitty cam today, unfortunately. Kitty cam is not functional. But no. I cannot have my own styles. I started off with my favorite deck, which ironically was Ancient Gear. And not because of the original owner of it either. I hated that guy. The original owner of Ancient Gear. I just liked the fact that it was cheap and that I could dump 3 dragons on the field and be like, hey, look at my big dragons. And then combine them into like 92. I also kind of did the exact same thing. Well, I did, Utopia, but not the regular type of Utopia. I did Turbo Utopia, with things that just kind of went, hey, you're a level 4, dump you to the field, for a little bit, because someone was like, hey, my deck is really, really good, trying to be, like, all pushy and stuff like that, and I just was like, here, look at this. Look at this deck I built in, like, 3 seconds, and then I ended up beating with their own Turbo Utopia, and I was like, yeah, by the way, hi. They did not like that. And I've scrapped that deck since then. I've also scrapped the Ancient Gears because there's only like 3 URs in there and I didn't end up using it ever. Where are we at? We have an hour in for the reset.
What's that song? Julia. Nice melody. You mind if I play that tune on my sax when I get back home?
Well, yeah. People were like, ooh, new engine, new cards. Like, well, existing cards, new way to use them. Like, let me experiment. Let's not meta it until all the meta players just were like, hey, I can go on here and destroy people and, like, experiment with my decks. And then it was ruined. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, even nowadays you can outplay meta decks because people don't read what things do. Like, that's how I can win with my Maniacio deck cards, because, like, nobody reads things. It's like, a good example today, someone used the Alabaz, Ice Jade Dragon to banish my card, but they didn't read the trap in my graveyard that said banish itself to re-summon my banished cards. So I was like, oh, cool. Banish my thing? I re-summoned that banished thing.
You're only the second one. And the second one I've told about this.
Why are you going to see Vicious?
Best saying is always that a reader is a scary thing.
I want to find out if he did.
He'll murder you.
Death does not frighten me.
You're lying.
Like, as soon as someone actually starts reading your cards or knows what your cards do, you are, like, chances of winning go down substantially, like, unless you know how to play past their stuff.
You just help someone
Like,
selfishly and you take them home, and then you go off to die.
yeah.
Bah.
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 Bah bah. Joel.
Bah. Oh, it's Amber. Hi.
It is. Over here. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! To play against a meta deck. I wouldn't recommend jumping in, especially with Witchcrafters, into the current meta. Like, obviously it's a fun deck, but it's not like it's not gonna be work with meta currently. Current meta, with Yu-Gi-Oh! At least, turn 1 you can get out at least, even with like a technically controlled a turbo deck, you can get out 4 negates on turn 1. Yeah, as I say, like, it's not fun. Like, a turbo deck, which is not meant to get many negates out, like, it's meant to just get a bunch of creatures on the field, so you can get past the negates, you can still get 4 negates out, which is, like, a lot for no reason for a turbo deck.
When I do, will you come with me? Are you gonna betray me?
No, please. They're gonna kill you.
I was saying, if you're interested in card games, there's a card game that I've been playing, which, yo, what's going on? We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was about to recommend a card game. It's online exclusive unless you can order from, Japan, unfortunately, or find a card store that has some at the moment. I think a lot of places in the U.S. East has it. I don't know about the UK, unfortunately. But it's called Shadowverse.
I've seen the anime opening to that.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's all I've seen about it.
The anime looks way different than the actual card game. I just warn you, because they made a new version.
Yeah. Only seen the opening, like, on YouTube, so that's how I know about it, like...
Yeah, the
but I know,
Shadowverse
like,
is
the
a
card
fun...
game
It's a
looks
fun
good, yeah.
game. It's meant to be fast-paced, so it does last, like... A single game lasts, like, 5 minutes, which is nice if you're, like, in a hurry. Like I said, it's one of those things that lasts like 5 minutes. So like if you're like, I'm bored, I don't want to pop up like this game that's gonna take like an hour to do something, you can pop up a game, do a quick 5 minutes. It's one of those type of things. It's like in, out, done. Obviously I don't have to, but like I just recommend it to people that like card games but don't want to play back into like the cesspool that Yu-Gi-Oh is and the depression that Magic is, because of course. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is, how Magic the Gathering is at the moment. Magic is not as much of a cesspool if you play Standard, but it's a bit of a depression at the moment. I'm just kind of hand gesturing. It's a bit of... because all it is they print the exact same card in a different style, with a different picture, with a slightly different name, and then call it a new card, and either give it more power or give it less power, and then that's the new Standard card. That's Magic at the moment. Something in my eye.
Actually, because I saw the sequel...
And then the Universe Beyond sets
second...
don't help because of the fact that they're just kind of boring. It's like, oh, here's an actual interesting, like, set that's based off of the universe of Magic the Gathering. Oh, here's fucking Marvel shit that we don't care about. Here's the actual set of the things. Oh, here's things about some other thing we don't care about. It's getting annoying. I'm sorry, but I get it's for collectors, and people probably would be mad about it if they heard me saying it. Like, collectors would be mad if they heard me saying that. Because it makes them money. But it's like... I don't care. I'd rather have entirely in-universe sets than seeing Marvel, Lord of the Rings, and a bunch of other bullshit that are just coming in for no fucking reason. The Shadowverse is unfortunately Shadowverse does do like collabs and stuff like that, but they're normally alt skins that you can choose to put on a card, which makes more sense than a brand new entire set dedicated to that collab. Like, they did do one. People did not like it. The rest have been alternatives. It's like, keep it that way. Yes, I will keep playing all of these because I am one of those stupid brains. But like, I can get really, really good at something. Not like the top, like I'm going to like nationals or something like that all of a sudden at something, and then just go to the next thing and be like, oh, this is interesting, and then get really good at it, and then go to the next thing and be like, oh, I really hit, and then just not stop. I'm not a focus on one thing, unfortunately. I know, girl, you want my bitch. Time for the kitty's turn. Yeah. I was like, I'm really good at Yu-Gi-Oh! If I hadn't to deal with bots inside of Master Duel, I probably would be max rank at the moment. Not to exaggerate, but it's kind of one of those things where, like, if it wasn't filled with bots at the moment, I probably would be up at the top ranks. Probably not the top rank, but I'd be probably one of the top ranks at the moment. And I have people that would back me up too, because I've played against people multiple times, like, and they can confirm that, like, I make experimental decks. I've made things that people probably would never have thought of. To, like, in my deck, I do unique things and that actually work and function and stuff like that, and make things more interesting and can actually climb the ladder. They're not just copy pasting from somebody's deck list. Although the problem is the bots that are like, ooh, interesting deck. Here's 5 cards that are gonna brick you, by the way. That's literally just me climbing at the moment. Oh, by the way, you're about to go ahead and rank up to number 1 in this version at the moment. Here's 5 cards that are gonna brick you. Here's 5 cards that are gonna brick you. Here's 5 cards that are gonna brick you. You're about to D rank because you found 5 bots in a row. Yay. And it's sad, like, and obviously it's probably not 5 bots in a row. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, I've actually, like I said, I actually did get D ranked when I went up a rank earlier. But I think one of those players was actually a real person, so I'll give credit. They actually did win that. The other 4 were definitely bots. The same thing can be said about Magic. The Magic client is just littered with fucking fake accounts. But oh, this is a groups world. I mentioned this before, but obviously I did it, or it was a groups world. We might need to remake it into a groups world. For instance, it's friends. I'll need to remake it. Groups. It should take 2 seconds to re-jump back in. Over here, you two. Come on. It probably changed it to friends as soon as I crashed. when my internet decided to go kabooey for no reason, it was like, oh, by the way, you die. I don't know why I said that like that, but yes, I decided to. So it's now a group. For anybody that's in the chat, by the way, either chat, I do have a group. So if you want to join the group, you have to request. But if I accept you, you can just jump in the group worlds that I'm in at any time. What was I trying to say? As they mentioned, the Gatherings Arena instance like thing is not any better. 90% of that is bots as well. They're a little easier to tell if they are bots, though. Because a lot of the time they do the exact same 3 moves. Like, no matter the deck that they play, they seem to have like a really simplistic like AI running them. So they see 1 drop, play 1 drop, 2 drop, play 2 drop, 3 drop, play 3 drop. Even if it's better to play 1 drop into 1 drop into 2 drop, they play 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, play as many 1 to 2 into 3 into 4 next highest every single time. Like, which kind of reveals them a little too easily.
You smell like cigarettes. The strong ones.
I haven't been smoking.
I wonder if my phone has confirmed that I got paid or not.
Why do you always do this?
That's a height thing.
How? If I don't do it, I'll overflow.
What do you mean?
I don't have to fix itself.
Hopefully.
It's not really insane. It's insane. It's just kind of how it works. I've gotten used to it, but like if someone new joins and it's like, why am I going against these people that are conveniently getting the perfect hand every time? Or why am I going against these people and never getting my cards every time? Why am I going, or in like Magic the Gathering Arena, why am I never getting my lands? Or why am I only getting lands? It's like, they're gonna go ahead and quit. They're gonna be like, screw this, I can never play a game. I'm gonna go ahead and do something else, or I'm gonna go play paper or something like that. Which has like diminished the actual play count of these clients by so much. It's like, new players just come in, see they can't do anything, and then leave. They're like, oh, can't do it, bye-bye.
You know I don't like sour drinks.
Jo, alltså. Gör bara. Med mig i korven.
How about a band-aid? Here. What? It's yours, isn't it?
Hmm?
There's more than half.
Jo, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Anyways, small one. Turn around. Grab the orange and the yellow markers over there.
My brother, in the U.S.?
No, right with both of them at the same time, right next to each other. Tell me, which one's the orange one? That's not orange. It is, yeah. That is yellow. I still think that is funny that this world did that. It's just like a troll.
There it is.
That's red.
Native girl must stop. Taro-kun just hit his head, so you can't move him yet, understand?
Oh, but he isn't Taro-kun.
Ah.
That's yellow to me. I don't know, does it look yellow to the chat? Like, it looks yellow to me. That's like a darker yellow compared to that one. Like, if you look at that, that's orange. That's yellow.
Looks more gold.
Yeah, like a gold yellow.
Yeah.
The color blindness? Your color blindness, or like are we colorblind now? Ah, yours. Fair, fair. Yeah. What I was trying to show you was the fact that for some reason the orange was off on the thing. It does not look like actual orange, but that unfortunately your color blindness might not make that work.
Alright, a Taro-kun is back.
It's not Taro, okay?
Really? That was close then. Because if it was Taro, he would have just turned into another statistic. Death by motorbike. I lucked out! Round two. Knockout?
What? Also, nobody run away because I'm doing this.
I'm hiding a gun in my shell.
What?
Monkey. I am monkey.
Rambo.
I am monkey.
The Rambo here.
I am monkey. What the fuck? Where'd my leg go?
Why does he have a dry Koopa on him?
Because I do.
There's another track. Why not?
Whack. Whack. Oh.
Oh.
my full body decided to fully die. Okay. Come here, full body.
Standing calibration.
Oh, I want you right this. No, okay, let me fix that.
Standing calibration.
I can't go to the hospital like this.
Ski pose calibration.
Now I go like this. What the hell are we doing?
So what
I'm
shoes
hiding
do
a
you
gun
got
in
on?
my shell. No, that's shit. No, that's shit.
Is my mic still bad? What shoes?
Oh,
what
it's a little
shoes do you got
dog!
on?
Oh, it's a little dog! Whack. Oh, it's a little
That
dog!
hurt. Ah. He's not. He wasn't very happy on that question.
Hello?
Very.
How did I get that to work like a few seconds ago? Hello?
Whack.
Quack is working.
Whack. Whack.
Why is the jack sound not working?
Thought it was text. No, so what happened was he basically, I was like, I mean, I could have, like, obviously asked, like, how was your day? But I was like, what would I say? Like, I normally would ask Andler how was his day if I was there. So I just jokingly asked, because he was kind of like pushes, like, what shoes you got on? And yeah, no, I actually did. I did ask that. So
I'm
like,
hiding a gun in my shell.
So if I were to ask how was your day, I'd have to
Oh, is it
ask
just
you
I have to go
personally.
ahead and reset him?
That's how I roll.
Forgot about that.
Hi.
Still got the upset face. I really did upset you. It's just shoes.
What? You upset them with shoes? What did you do?
I just asked him what shoes he got on. He did not take that very lightly. Oh, okay.
Hey.
When I see you in this avatar, I think about that one episode of SpongeBob where it's like that guy in the gorilla costume comes out of nowhere and beating them up.
Oh yeah.
Polly wants your mom's pussy.
Oh.
That hurt.
Oh, it turned into Minecraft.
Polly wants your mom's pussy.
Lego, yeah, Lego. That's Lego.
Meow.
It's a cat, I think.
I
Yeah,
was
it's a
saying
cat.
Boo
That's
Earns.
Gary.
Hey. Hey, guess what? Anna.
I'm hiding a gun in my shell.
A seal?
Yes.
Very nice seal.
Hi.
Now it's back to the dry bone. Ooh. Name the colors from
Hey.
top to bottom.
What's up?
Boredom insurance.
The letters of the colors, or the colors of the colors?
That's something progressive can actually give us. For the other stuff, well, we're on our own.
I am out of this one. You're not getting me with
I
this
could do it.
paradox.
I am Lucy!
Red,
I'm Lucy!
yellow, blue.
I didn't know these noises could come out of you, Susie.
Orange, blue,
Okay.
green, teal.
Why don't you set me down and keep your germs to yourself?
Got something to say? Grab a Sharpie.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Mario.
Do you not have sound on?
Didn't get mixed up. Yeah.
Hmm?
What?
Do you have sound on?
No-
Avatar
no?
sound?
Oh wait, I turned it off yesterday because I was in a world full of like the most insane people. Hold on, I have it up now.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh, great heavens!
It's been fucking Jack the entire time.
Hey, let's fuck like bunnies!
Jacksepticeye.
Milk me! Oh god, milk me!
Well, damn.
That's
I
so
caught
fucking
myself
cursed.
a VR chatter.
That's so fucking cursed, man.
I caught
That is
myself a
fucking
VR chatter.
cursed.
For some reason, the eyes went blank. I don't know why.
That's cursed.
That's how Andy was holding Woody in Toy Story. Man.
Literally.
I'm pretty sure I put the monkey eyes on the model for some reason, but still.
The breast's too small for it to be a
The
VR
wrist is
chatter.
small for a VR chatter. You
Yeah.
know what? That's true. Let me go and throw it away. Clip that. Damn it.
The fuck are you looking at?
My brother. He was batting, and I was dazzled by his.
Looking at that. That's all I'm looking at.
Minecraft was very low res. Very fucking low res words.
Whack.
Quack.
Anyways.
Quack. For VR chatter, breasts have to make up.
70% of the body weight by mass. Yes, the breasts have to be where the water used to be. I know what the water used to be. No water, just breast.
Sometimes. I normally make the chest
Hey.
on my avatars like fly.
What's up?
Hi. Yo. Hi, Mario.
I
Hello,
am
Mario.
Lucy! I'm Lucy! I'm here on my zoo!
I didn't know these noises could come out of you, Susie.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh. Susie,
I'm going
I
to
can't
fucking kill you. I'm...
Yeah, there's a lot of sound for the Mario.
Oh, he's just got boots. Okay.
I think I got him with that one. I think I got him with that one.
That's what he is.
That's what it is. Now this Gundam hammer. It's that Tomino-esque thing, saying it's Gundam.
Oh, it's a little dog! Oh, it's a little dog! I want him to have like a big open mouth and then he just goes like...
So what do you think, Haruo-san? Oh, Kuli, like that? Not like curry powder aphrodisiac leaked off my desk. It's this.
Oh, God!
I mean like MTV. Oh, former assistant editor-in-chief. I didn't know you had such a lovely wife.
Finding shit while blind is difficult.
Oh, it's a little dog! Greg.
I didn't even realize I was on that one.
No, I want to go again! Okay, I need to think real hard and deep about this. Harry.
So, living in the same house, you two are already fully, I see.
And the Hendersons.
Okay, I need to think real...
Harambe!
I heard that.
Okay.
Awkward silence around.
I heard the ara. I didn't see the thingy. Did someone just ara troll me?
Okay, I need to think real...
Or was it just part of the thing?
Okay, I need to think
I
real hard
know.
and deep about this.
Yes, that's true. You got a point. The channel is imperfect.
No, that's shit. No, that's shit. That's why he's MVP!
But the avatar's called Monk.
I had a switch so I could only put them all in this one hand. Ah!
No. Shit! I gotta go again.
I'm just a wandering housekeeper.
No, that's
Hey, ow, ow!
What's underneath the band-aid?
Snail. That's what reindeer sound like, right? Oh my god. That's what reindeer sound like, right? Oh my god.
What are you hiding under the band-aid? You did it.
That's what reindeer sound like, right? Oh my god.
You came here with my father. Why don't you go stay with him?
What do you want?
You're the one I saw first, Haku.
Anyway, the top bunk is my brother, so no one else can sleep there.
Hey, let's fuck like bunnies!
So how old is your brother?
What?
Ah, no, no, okay, okay, okay.
Baseball.
Huh. He's really a good player, huh?
Hey, let's fuck like bunnies!
That's a lady. Why does it sound like a guy?
Belongs to your brother, right?
Milk me! Oh god, milk me!
It's too early.
Milk me!
Five
Oh
more
god,
minutes.
milk me!
Fine, then you are shatter.
Do whatever you want.
I named you Naoto for honesty. So it
Let me just get that back to you.
were number 2.
My Mimi was here?
She asked for some of the day-old bread we've got.
Here she go.
It's a Mimi type of
No running around me.
Mimi type of thing.
You are stuck.
Are Mimi's family poor, would you say?
That person just ruined time.
He's alright.
I'm small as you know.
Halt! Fuck you, yeah, go.
Don't you dare.
There's a flashlight.
I'll pop this one out for a second so I can get this
Where the
really
fuck
fast.
did you come?
Alive.
For some reason it's not doing anything. Okay. Hmm.
I can't even shoot it now. Damn.
Send you a letter? Hasn't he
Nothing
contacted
wrong.
you at all?
I just have a giant box.
My brother.
Box.
Ah, fucking open the box. Fucking end. Call. Fucking end there's a call.
There's a ball.
Oh, it's a fucking nuke. Oh,
You're not running away from my nuke.
Run downstairs to the other dimension.
Watermelon. Or like a panda with a mean face. Or like...
Ah, no!
Well, a lot of this is actually this old, like, wow, GTA 3.
An American girlfriend.
Every time that plays, I think about JP3.
Nokia. I'm getting stabbed because of my phone is going off. I don't know why I put myself back in the pencil. Ah, fine, I won't stop.
Okay, it works now. Good.
You hasn't reached me here. You just run into the chat? What the? You have to realize that.
Crayomancer. I am the Crayomancer. Look at him go. Truly the most powerful. Could you beat the Marker Mancer? Not clear. Makes sense.
The bar!
Oh, look! A dandelion! Must be the last one of the season.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a photo. Come back here.
I didn't do anything. Ow. 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 Illuminati. The Illuminati has
Person
arrived.
really likes John
Here,
Wick.
here.
Person doing that
Something
John
for you
Wick.
to go ahead and stab. Ah! No! This is not for you to smack me with, even though it's fluffy and doesn't hurt. It just kind of tickles a little. I mean, it's a stuffed version of me. Ah! Ow! I think there's a tooth on there somewhere. See?
Be easy.
You can't even pick it up.
Unfortunately, desktop players can't pick it up. Everybody else can. Plus 2s and PC players can pick it up. PC VR players can pick it up. Desktop cannot. Yeah, it's a physical.
Special treatment, not fair enough.
If I could make PC desktop players pick it up, I would. There might be a way to get the Fizzbone to react to your hand, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's not the end of the world, that's not big either.
Requires really complete tracking system. Yeah, that'll make a PC only, I'm pretty sure. Which is not what I'm trying to do. Also, by the way. Oh, it requires the box.
Oh, look! A dandelion! Must be the last one of the season.
No. Hey. That was a compliment. Ow. Hey. Ah. Why did I make myself smaller so you could poke me in the face instead?
You know what's weird about your mates in Avatar here? Like, it just has like a white fucking piece of paper on
Grow.
that.
I now
When you
grow
pick that
into a, what? Hello? Into nothing, apparently. What the fuck is going on with my model?
Fuck, it doesn't open.
Oh, there we go.
What the fuck?
I am now made.
You're bigger than me. My camera's really fucking small. Just...
I broke myself with the monkey. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh,
My face. You just fucking... Look at what I did to myself with the monkey. That monkey's bones were not meant to be the direction that they were. Oh, I did it again. Let me go ahead and spread my legs out a little bit more so I don't actually have issues.
Standing calibration.
Could you imagine if VR chat was like made in the 2000s? Like the 3D models would be so fucking funny. They'd be hilarious.
If what?
Could you imagine if like VR chat was made in the 2000s and then models just looked like this, like constant, like stuff like this?
Honestly, I think it'd be better because of the fact that you'd be forced to use more limited polygons. Yeah, they would look funnier, but it would be way more optimized instead of having people like, oh, my 8K textured like 250K thousand polygon model is optimized. Yay! Well, the person over there in the corner is at like 3 frames a second while staring at them, and it's like, they can deal.
Oh.
I guess people would do the exact same thing. They would just put in things that are unoptimized anyways. They would be like, oh, I would just add unoptimized things. Who put in Grand Theft Auto and just let it go to AFK? Come on, you never do that.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City Story. Never played that.
That was the game that I played the most, ironically, out of that series. I never played any of the other ones. Never played the actual game. I just went around killing people and then resetting the save point. Because my uncle, it was technically my uncle's save, and he would get pissed off if I kept the story going, so I would save it at a certain spot, then go kill a bunch of people, reset the save point, and he would come on and be like, "Did you do anything?" And I'd be like, "No."
I woke up to violence, basically.
Yeah. Basically, like...
It's crazy how much, like, GTA has evolved. Like, I don't plan to buy 6, but, like, the evolution is definitely crazy.
I have to go.
For games in general, but, like, Rockstar, they went all out from what I've seen
Vice
with
City.
GTA 6, which is good for the fans of that game.
Yeah, I like that because
It's worth the hype. I'm sure it's gonna have its problems. That game is huge, but, like...
I mean, there's been spoilers of people already downloading the game, so...
Yeah. Doubt that it will have problems or that it will have problems.
It's gonna have problems.
It's GTA. What do you expect, right?
GTA, it's gonna have problems.
That'll be worth the hype.
Typical gaming.
I just hope it satisfies the long time fans, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't know. I only played a little bit of GTA when I went to like friend's house as a kid.
See, I was the one that played Soul Calibur in my friend's houses and played that with them.
When I was like 17, I emulated one of the Soul Calibur games, or I played one somewhere else. And I just remember playing, I really liked the design of a character called Nightmare.
Oh, you like the slow big sword dude. Okay.
Yeah, I've been the guy my friends
I wouldn't be surprised. He
too.
was like one of the most broken characters that there was, and even in tournaments they could ban him.
Books.
Him and I can't
really
remember thinking her name currently, but the one with like the blades that she would have like flipped backwards that you could use on.
Yeah.
He was also banned because of her speed.
I know which one you're talking about.
The Soul Calibur series is one of my favorite series. Not the favorite series, but one of my favorite series.
It's nice. It's a very good one. Really good fighting games. I was tempted to get King of Fighters because one of the games were $7, but I don't know, I was like, I'll wait another time.
It's one of the games that I played a lot. I mean, a lot. That and one of the, I can't remember the name, but it was like Goblin something. I think it was a defense game. With a friend back like in like my early teens. So I got to know it a lot. Back on the early 360. Like that was the first time I played it. It was like Soul Calibur 3, 4, and 5. The good ones, apparently, according to everybody. You're always just short enough where if I move too close to you, you're underneath my defenses. Like, you can just peek underneath if you want to. Yeah, hi. That is... I mean, just like look and see things that probably nobody else is ever gonna need to see. Ah, it's a glue. Thingy. Wasn't there a world at some point where you could actually physically sit down and play old games like this, or was it a game? Can't remember. I know there was like a. I thought there was a world, or was there a game where you could physically sit down and play like older, like I think it was from PlayStation 1 and down game, like as long as you had the files, the ROM files. I can't remember the name. Like you, it might have not been a world, because I don't think the world would let you go into your own physical. But it might have been a game that I'm thinking of. I just remember a VR or something that did that. Okay. Sit down time. I try to sit down and my legs are like, no, you do not go that way. That's fine. This leg is not behaving. This one right here. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I see. Let's see if I can just repair it really quickly.
Recenter position tracking.
Is it not being registered on, It's not being registered on Standable, that's gonna be a problem. No, it's being registered on Standable, it's just not liking me. And there it goes. What was that leg doing? Well, I see a tracker that said that it doesn't want to work. Just going across the world. Straight out. Swear tracker.
Standing calibration. Hip, not enough angles. Ski pose calibration.
Can't wait to get the better tracker, so I want to get.
Recenter position tracking.
This foot is not behaving. Yep, it just keeps dying. It keeps defaulting back to the Standable for some reason. I don't know why. I can do this. Oh, it's this one. That's not registering for some reason. Why aren't you registering? This is why you never layer tracking. As much as it's worth it sometimes. Ah, what the hell? Yeah, I should have it. I just think I need to go ahead and Hello? Hello? You actually gonna recognize my leg? Yay, there we go. It's gonna stay recognized, right? Nope. Come on. Why are you a big ship, by the way?
I don't know. What my like main skins is well used to on this game. I have very shit models, you can't tell. I have very shit avatars. Not gonna lie, I don't play this game long enough to really care about it, really.
Let me get closer to it. Let's see if that helps for a second. Ankle, left ankle, knee, left knee's gone. Right knee. Yeah, my left knee's gone. I don't know where it went. Chest, ankle, knee, heel, head, ankle. Yeah, it's just not registering.
Endler's hopping off.
Okay, you have a good one. I'm trying to see if I can figure out why my knee is just not registering even though it is turned on. Which means turning it off and turning it back on. Yay. Oh, that just turned the other knee on. There we go. Knee arm is right here now. For some reason it just wasn't there anymore, but now it's back. It was using the knee, wrong knee, to try to represent the thing.
Standing calibration. Hip, not enough angle. Ski pose calibration. Recenter position tracking.
The Covenant believe that what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere
Do you mind getting out of the... Oop. That is not good. Ship, please.
The island has multiple structures and installations.
Oh yeah, I got it, yeah. Fucking big for what actually, hold on.
Like, I have it partially off and you're cutting my FPS in half.
Yeah, bigger than much, and I was heavy deal with this thing. So actually.
What the hell is it doing now? Oh, and now it's not recognizing that foot. Okay. Fix yours head. You stupid.
Standing calibration. Standing calibration.
Nope, what? Hello? Don't you dare disconnect me.
Ski pose calibration.
Left knee. Did it just die? Nope, right knee. Okay. Ice swing. Now, it's currently gone, but the hope is with nope, it's still probably not registering. No, it's not registering that fucking foot. Okay. So the reason why it's doing that, which by the way I hate this, is pencil pose feet together. Is this fucking thing. So we're gonna stop that. See how the foot's doing that right there? It's because of the fact that I was pencil posing. So it wasn't registering the fucking feet, even though obviously I have the foot. See, there we go. I hate that fucking setting. It helps a lot in certain scenarios, but there we go. Fucking single fucking stupid setting kept fucking up parts of my damn legs.
Wow.
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 Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Now comes the test. Can I finally sit down without you dying? Thank you. So if you're having issues with standable for some reason, killing your feet, or one of these two things, it's probably pencil pose. Just saying. Preferably not a vehicle. Could it be something small?
What do you think I have? Most I spot with one I have. That's the only action I had.
You're fine, adorable one. Just asking this one to swap out or something that's not a vehicle. That works. As long as it's just not large or shoving things in people's faces on accident. If the world was larger, I wouldn't mind, but because we're cramped in this space.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair.
Oh, now it's Halo. Either one of you guys played Halo before? The good Halo, not the remakes?
Oh, a tiny bit.
Hmm?
Like a little bit of the Master Chief collection. That's all I've played of it so far.
So the remakes.
Yeah.
I meant the original of the Xbox.
Never played the first and second though, but I grew up in here. Reached the fucking bed. Halo 4, one of those blobs, really. Halo 4 is like shit. Halo 4 and 5 pushed to the best, really.
Halo 4
that's
was,
when our characters died, really.
I'm talking about
yeah,
like
that's when Halo
Xbox, original Xbox or Xbox 360 era Halo. of a like back in the day when like you would go to a store and there was like people at a like what do you call it, like at the like mall, and you would go and see Xbox versus PlayStation versus Nintendo like in a like obvious like lot dedicated to just them, with Halo on one spot and another game on another spot and another game on another spot hanging from the thing. Obviously, them collaborating to get you to buy their games, but it looked like them beefing because they wanted kids to buy as many games as possible.
Oh yeah, now these days it's just not anymore. That's back in the day. Now these days it's just nah. Physical media's going shit.
Well, the thing is people are freaking out a lot about the physical media stuff. Xbox won't do that. PlayStation can't physically fully remove physical media because the companies that they have contracts with, not the companies that they own, still have the rights within their contracts until they expire to make physical media. Meaning they have to give them a platform somehow to do that. Which means that they can go ahead and make a console without a disc thing. But if, say, one of those companies wants to go ahead and, say, make a USB import to physical media push disc thing that connects to your console for like $10, as long as they have a contract, they can't stop them. It's one of those things where like they're just making ways to get more money. They're not making ways to stop that way.
Oh yeah,
they're extending it kind of like DLCs, essentially.
Oh,
So like, I guarantee you, either PlayStation itself or one of its subsidiaries or one of its like partners will come out with a as soon as the new console releases and people are like, we want this, will come out with a thing that allows you to play exclusive discs that only work on it, that only work on PlayStation because of a special plug thing, similar to how the new Nintendo's console only works with a specific charger. Yeah, that whole debacle.
Yeah, it's like Apple don't buy your own products, their product, no third party shit.
Yeah. But it will essentially only work on their thing, which will then make it so that you can only use the disc on their thing anyways, but it will be like an extension for people that want it. Not a full new console, but a like $10 to $20 extension. Makes it cheaper, makes people think that they're getting what they want. Means that they don't have to put as much money in production. And shuts up a lot of people that are going to go ahead and try to ruin what they're trying to do in the end, essentially. I'm not saying it's a good thing either. It's just something that, from the minds of what a company would do. And what do you think, Adorable?
About the whole digital thing?
Yeah.
This, with me, I think what PlayStation doing is quite ridiculous. I think it's all gonna fail really bad, personally, on them, but only time will tell. I never really buy PlayStations nor Xbox. My mindset is, as long as I have a PC and if interested Nintendo, then I should be fine. Although Nintendo's also a bit scummy these days, but
Nintendo will never change. Nintendo will never fucking change. That's just real.
Nintendo's definitely gotten worse over the years.
You think some of Nintendo would stop the AI slop, from their stores? Nintendo would stop that AI shit. That big bullshit, but nah. Just don't care.
I will say this now, and people can hate me for it. Yes, the AI stuff needs to stop in a lot of like jobs and stuff like that, but using it in the correct sense does make sense for modernizing a lot of things.
Thank you.
Yes.
I agree with that.
I don't think it should be taking over people's jobs, like entry-level jobs. However, modernizing a lot of infrastructure makes sense. Because a lot of the infrastructure it's modernizing has been sitting since like the 1920s to 30s on things that are basically infant AI anyways. It's like infancy AI just not getting called AI anyways, so changing the term doesn't change the facts. It's just the fact that they're testing it in the wrong place. They're testing it on people's jobs, which is not okay.
Yeah. Example I have is Expedition 33. It used like AI for like placeholders, but eventually they changed it out with like actual modeled props.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine as a placement, yeah. Just leave it as a placement and then go back and then Google. Yeah, it's fine as a placement.
Oh yeah, like as long as you like do the work in the end, that is A-okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that 100%. Like if you're gonna do the work in the end. I think as long as it's used correctly, because it is, no matter how much people try to push back on it, it's going to eventually become a thing. Every single generation pushes back on one thing. It ends up our generation's pushing back on AI. A previous generation pushed back on computers. Previous generation pushed back on the industrial age. It's just how it works. It will happen no matter how we look at it. We just need to go ahead and accept it and use it in the right way. If we just let the people that are currently controlling it do what they want with it, it will be used very, very wrong. That's how we need to look at it. At least with AI. Because every generation has its own thing, but... The hell? Am I getting a Discord? Doesn't look like a Discord thing. Unless... Oh. Let's go ahead and remove that one, because this one's having some trouble because of it. That's a hello person. You forgot to go ahead and get the right role. I see you, but you do not see me. That's funny. I probably need to relax the like layers of defense on my Discord a little bit. I have like 6 layers of defense on there. I have an entry questionnaire that goes ahead and gives you a role. You have to confirm, read the rules, gives you a role, possibly 2 if you don't know what you're doing. Don't fall for it. Which reminds me, I'll speak about something in a second. It was actually kind of funny. Then I have, when you come in, it reminds you, and you go ahead and confirm that you're real, gives you a verified thing. Then you go into the actual roles, and then confirm that you're the roles again, and then you get to the server. But speaking of the actual, like, the beginning verification thing, I had someone, supposedly a real streamer, by the way, not a real streamer. I thought this was funny. I confirmed that they're not a real streamer too, because their account is gone. So you can see the welcome here. You can notice I have removed a couple of people. This account right here. You might have noticed the name here is a little weird for the actual account. The account's gone. Doesn't exist anymore. Unable to load this profile. This profile came in with a Twitch URL on it that looked like I had a lot of people following it, everything like that. I went in, it was apparently live, quote unquote. I even have a thing over here, my moderator thing, moderator talk, which was down here, showing it off, like right here. Now, this could just be an actual account that someone went ahead and copied and did a bunch of botting on and made a fake thing for it. But I pointed it out because these are all bots. And it's a little hard to see where I'm sitting, but these are all just spamming random messages, nothing unique. This person's not speaking whatsoever, except for saying mumbles. This is a pre-recording, which is not being stated. And then when I message, which you can see somewhere in here, and right here, that a bot came in and got flagged, because their account got flagged as soon as they came into my Discord, they didn't say anything. They just ignored the fact that they didn't say anything, ignored it. Nobody in the chat mentioned anything about it. They just kept doing all the bots in the chat kept doing. And this is where it proved that they were fake. I went back the next day. I gave it a day, because I gave them the warning that they got flagged as a bot. I went in. They were live again. As soon as I went in, and before they even went live, the chat was already getting flooded with messages, just pre-set up messages. So it was just one of those, like, yeah.
Very interesting.
It was like message, and it wasn't even coherent. It was just random stuff. Like,
That's just interesting to me. That's just interesting. I want to see that. That's just interesting.
Huh?
Flooding in and shit.
Well, what I'm thinking, like, as well, is, like, this could obviously be, like, an actual person, like, that made an actual account, and someone could be duplicating their channel and using bots to try to, like, make their channel look legitimately like this person's channel as well. Because the account on Discord, also, I got, like, a bunch of pings calling, I can't look at your thing. The actual welcome thing, which is why I know this was fake, I said, has underscores in the name, which means this is just a fake account using their name to get in. And got in through the Stream Alerts Discord. But when I looked in the Stream Alerts Discord, they were no longer in there. Like, the account's just gone.
Fuck no. Bot.
Yep. I thought that was just kind of funny. Huh. Curious, you guys ever had one of those, like, big, bulky computers before? Those ones? The white.
XP one? Oh, that. I think like primary school had that when I was back in primary school, yeah. Windows XP kind of things, yeah. But
I've only seen them before. I've used one when my uncle went over to just visit a friend. I played some, like, sim game on it. I can't remember the name of it. For like 20 minutes, got in trouble because I wasn't supposed to play it. Asked to play it, got even more trouble, and then got kicked from the premises because the guy was weird. And was like, sorry, you have to go over here now. You can't come near my property. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to be near my uncle who's the current guardian watching me? And he's like, I don't care. So my uncle left us. And I was like, if you're kicking my literal, like, troll child person that's, like, with me right now out of the premises, I'm just leaving. And then, yeah, I left. But my school has had the like Mac, like really colorful Macs, for some reason. And we had like an actual class one day, like the early, I think it was like first grade, where we learned to type. Like it was like an experimental class to see if like it was necessary, like to teach kids how to type. And they didn't have actual physical computers in the school all the time. So they brought in these bulky things from some guy that owned like 50 of them, paid him a bunch of money. Guy brings them in with like wheel, like the wheel thingy, like a bunch at a time, and sits them on desks. And just that's just a vivid memory for some reason me, because it's like this random guy bought this many of these things because he's like, I'm gonna build these, sell these, or give them to someone or something. Like, I don't know why. There must have been a reason for it, but like it was a literal individual dude. What's you doing?
I'm just looking at the ceiling, to be honest, relaxing.
Nice.
Very comfortable.
Yes, you're adorable. So I've been getting a lot of ads, obviously, because Marvel, big Marvel, for the new Marvel movie stuff going on.
Oh, we had a Spider-Man one.
No, the other one.
What's the other one?
The Doom. No, I think it's the Doom one.
Doom?
The multiversal one for Doom.
Oh, Doom. Oh, I know. Doom.
Doomsday, I think is what it's called.
Like Marvel, like a Doctor Doom kind of thing.
They're doing a Doomsday, like, Avengers Endgame style thing again. But with Doctor Doom. Except they're doing it very, very wrong because they have to fix not really their mistake, but someone else's mistake, because someone else got arrested for doing something that they were supposed to do. So the Kang series kind of thing got put on hold, even though they could have just replaced him. So they were like, let's just wash ourselves with the Kang thing, but it's like, you could have just used a different actor for the Kang thing. And then the reasoning could have been that that one Kang looked very different because of the fact that he was the oddball that didn't want to do anything, so all the other ones looked like this. And that could have been the excuse.
That's gonna be shit like Marvel.
The movie looks great-ish. The hope is that it's not going to do any, which I'm just going to say this now, I'm a very open-minded person, but the hope is it's not going to be one of those things that's too open-minded, that kind of pushes things down your throat a little too much, because it's been getting a little repetitive on the this person is like extremely, you need to go ahead and give them all the attention type of thing, when it's like, we just want to see people punch each other for a little bit.
I get fair enough.
And that's kind of how Marvel is. I was like, yeah, we like cool, like, we get it, you want the power dynamic shift type thing.
Just get on with it, mate. Yeah, just get on with the thing.
But we don't care.
Action, like,
but it's like we don't care. Like, yes, there is characters that are different. Characters that are not the main cast. There's sub-characters. But they're sub-characters. Stop acting like they're main characters. That's all it really boils down to. And I think that's what 90% of people are complaining about. Is like, we don't care. It's a sub character, and they just keep shoving down sub characters into people's throats, and then
Yes. Yeah.
or like trying to like take a character, shove it into 2 seasons, and then they end up adding filler stuff which doesn't exist in the actual lore, and it's like, oh, we just added this in because we can. And it's like, then why? It's like, because it's our universe, it's not part of the original universe. But it's like, it's supposed to be Universe 616, the main timeline, which means that not the movie timeline, which would be a different number. You are essentially taking 616 and rewriting it. And at that point, it wouldn't be 616, which is like kind of the whole thing. And like people are like, oh, and like myself included, I can obviously understand certain things can't make it into cinematic. Certain things are too extreme, certain things are too racist, stuff like that. Certain things are too stupid. But as you can keep it as to the thing as possible, that just makes more sense. But no, the Doom thing looks nice. That's kind of where I was curious what you guys thought, because it looks nice. It's obviously not.
This is the first time me hearing it.
Hmm?
This is the first time I'm hearing it. This is my first time hearing it. You said more about what with the Spider-Man one, but never heard it now.
I'm surprised. It's like it's all over like social media at the moment. Take a look at it. Like it's not it's obviously not going to be to the T, I should say. But hopefully it'll be better than the last stuff. That's kind of the hope. Oh, is that Gary's one? Fucking do it. Or Half-Life. I think that's Half-Life. Half-Life 1?
Half-Life 1.
Yeah, it seems like Half-Life 1.
I don't know what you're looking at.
TV. It might be different for you. I don't know if it's synced up or not. It might have also just not worked because the TV's like player is a little outdated. So I'm gonna desync. Okay. How long have we been doing this? Another section for about 2 hours, along with the other areas. About 2.5, almost 3 hours. For the one plus another one, about 45 minutes. So that's about 3.5, 3:45 total. If you want to see the rest, unfortunately, the stream crashed midway about 15 minutes into the first hour of the stream, and then let's see the shop. Then I had to restart it to fix the bitrate for 2K at about an hour 10-ish on the second part of the stream. Actually, I can probably check that really quickly. See how much time we got right here. About an hour. Oh, this only got about 30 minutes in, apparently. So, that one got to the ads, literally, and then it crashed. Which is surprising, it literally only got to the ads. But about an hour and a half here, combined. Also, I didn't even realize I still had this tab open. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that, just so the view count can be correct, because I don't think that should be a... I don't want to be adding myself as an extra view, even though I'm technically not a viewer. Oh, is that Master? Halo, okay. Huh. Seems to be good. Anyways, like I said, I think we're going to be good for now. I think I'm going to go ahead and end for today here. You guys saw how long extra that I ended up actually streaming due to the crashes. As I say, if you guys are in the woodworks, to come ahead and jump back out so I can send you guys along with. I will be rating Twitch's side. YouTube, unfortunately, I'm just going to be sending you guys off now. So, YouTube, you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.